pre-show.
It didn't post on my last show. Didn't post on YouTube.
Hopefully it will this time. All right, let's see who accepts the stream. Facebook has accepted the stream. YouTube has accepted the stream. And Twitch has accepted the stream.
Okay, so we can get down to business then.
I hear a cell phone on the table.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Try to keep it,
Yeah, away from everything.
Well, you'll know because you won't hear it in the headphones.
Yeah.
Then you'll know you're in the sweet spot. Oh, good old Nick's world is.
Never mind.
I'm cutting off the top of your head. I'll adjust that.
Yeah, I sat up a little bit because I was trying to get comfortable. It's a pain sometimes to get comfortable because I move my body so much.
Yeah.
It's hard to adjust.
When I was in the hospital, and with my appendicitis, or no, what was that thing I had? Hernia.
Yeah, hernia surgery?
Yeah. They bring me to the room and they say, now just lay here, motionless, for 1 hour. I said, I cannot do that. My body's going to want to twitch and move and everything. That's just the way I am. Maybe you're the same way.
I have a high anxiety ride.
Okay, so
Richard,
can
you make the comments just a little bit bigger?
You mean move them to the
like the font size, make them bigger.
To do that, I have to do this, and then it's going to be bumping into the card. Unless you move the card over. Can you put down a card so we can see where you can put it? Move it to the other side. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'll work. All right.
And just shrink the box a little.
I'm going to shrink the cardboard, the box for the card. Now I can even give you more space.
Yeah, I just wanted it a little bit bigger because it's hard to see sometimes.
Well, let's see if we can even make this thing bigger.
There we go.
There we go.
That's nice and big.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Great. And you got room for the card, too. So, beautiful. Okay, when the timer says on the air, you're on the air, okay?
Yep.
I hear the phone.
Damn.
Mick, should I send you the link?
No, it will. I'll get the link through, think twice.
Okay.
That's how I did mine.
Okay, hang on a second.
You could always ask Mr. Nick's World if he wants a reading.
Yeah.
You could always ask Mr. Nick's World if he wants a reading.
Yeah.
You could always ask Mr. Nick's World
Hang on.
if he wants a reading. I'll turn off your sound.
No, I was trying to. I'm trying to play with this stupid captions and get it shut off.
Hi, Christina. Hi, Krista.
Okay, so we're on the air.
Do you have mostly friends whose names start with K?
Yeah.
Majority of them do,
Okay,
yeah.
everybody, welcome to Mick's World. Since I didn't see the clock start us on time, so welcome to Mick's World. We're going to be doing tarot readings with Kelly, and the number to call to get to Kelly to get the tarot readings is 716-400-0738. We got Shaylee.
Hi, Shay.
Christina and Krista. Okay, so everybody knows how this process works. Everybody knows how this process works. Kelly will do a tarot card reading for you. You can request them, and then as we get going, if you request one, we'll do them in order, unless we have a priority of somebody getting off really early.
Yeah. And Christina, I got you. Do you want general or a specific? And Shay, I'll get you right after Christina.
Da, da, da. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just. Do, 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 do. Trying to get everybody on my list.
Crystal, you can always message me and I'll do one when you're not in work. You know that. Don't make me drive to Lockport.
Uh-oh. Threats. I love
I
them.
know where she lives too.
That's even worse. Okay, so there I'm going to send those. So we go click, 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 click.
Oh, geez, what'd you do to Christina?
She went to a Sabres game,
Yeah, and didn't take me. How rude.
and it's the first time they've won in a long time.
Yeah, and didn't take me. How rude. I see how she is. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like I said, we got... And here we go with the fun. You fractured your foot. Oh. My God.
Jeez, Christina. Okay, Christina, your first card up is Ancestors. They hiss a cavern so deep only roots of your soul can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking upon the spine. Whoop, sorry, love. With this one, I am seeing that with what you're going through with the broken ankle and a few other things that's going on in your life right now, your ancestors are trying to give you a certain message, and they are with you at all times. They are in the dark right now trying to drop that message to you. So listen to those subtle little hidden messages that you may hear once in a while, and everything else that's coming to you. Just listen for like the hidden messages and certain things too for what your ancestors are going to tell you. You may get like a cold chill or a cold spine, something going up your spine and everything, to understand what's going on that you have to deal with right now. But take things in stride and listen to your ancestors and see what they have to tell you with whatever situation that you're going through right now, because I see there's a situation that's still kind of hiding in the dark, and your ancestors will help you through that, besides with what your ankle is going through right now. And that's why I'm also seeing here in the nature spirits that on your toes, twirl and twirl until you are ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. So, following up with your ancestors, this one is showing that even though you have your ancestors, you also have your nature spirits that are behind you that are your spirit animals. So listen to both your ancestors and your spirit guides, and they will help you through what the situation that you're going through besides your broken ankle. So whatever you're dealing with personally, I would listen to your ancestors and your spirit animals that you have by you, and make sure that the messages are clear and concise, because you don't want to listen to something that's not going to help you in the long run. So listen closely and understand what's going on, and be sure that you are in tune with nature, because that's going to help you once you get out of the boot and you're outside more during the spring and summer, and connect with that. And I'm starting to see in Banshee to heed a warning. And there's something with the Banshee that's in this one, that there may be a warning with this certain message that you're going to be getting from your ancestors and your spirit animals. So heed the warning that's going to come forward to you, and understand that you may have to take it with a grain of salt with whatever situation this is or whatever message that they're going to give you. And try not to listen to the dark side of it more, because they say in folklore with the banshee that means something bad's going to happen. So kind of watch how you take these messages, because if the banshee sneaks in there and whoops through, it's going to probably tweak the message and make you wonder if it's a good message that you need or a bad one. So watch out for this one, because you want to make sure that you're getting a good message and not the bad version of it where the banshee's going to switch it. And now I'm seeing in the Heather one here that you are worthy, my dear. Silence the noise that stripes you out of your peace. So following up with the banshee, with this one, makes sense, because you're worthy of what this message is going to give you, and that you don't need to hear the bad and negative aspects of it. So know your worth, know your trust, and understand what you're going through, and heed the warning of what was said before, because like I said, the banshee will twist those words, but know that this message will come to you when needed with your ancestors. And I think Shay was next. Mm-hmm. Okay. Shay, you still here? Okay. Shay, did you want a personal or a general? Okay. Maybe a combination.
Whatever feels right, she says.
Okay, Shay, your first one is hanging baskets. Lean into the essential of receiving, for there awaits the things you've been telling yourself that are out of reach. So, right now, I see in this card that you've been trying to tell yourself there's something out of reach that you can't seem to grab, but guess what? You can reach it at your own pace, because you have that courage to go after it. Whatever is hanging above your head that is making you doubt yourself, you can strive for it to where you know you can grab it and understand what that is for you. And whether it's a relationship-wise, whether it's personal, interpersonal, family, friends, whatever, you know what's right for you, and you know how to go after it once that hanging basket's there. You know how to grab it afterwards. Don't let fear take over. You know how to grab it when you are ready to grab at it. I'm also seeing that you have a support team behind you that are friends, family, and stuff like that will support you in what you need to do to get yourself better and strive for what you're going after. Don't let the haters hate. Just go after what you need to go after. And if you need to step on toes throughout it, go for it. But you do what feels right for you, And if you have to tell people to go kiss your butt along the line, do it. So that's why I'm seeing in this one that you have the courage to take the leap, but you got to find the courage to do so. Because if you don't, who's going to do it for you? No one else. So go for that hanging basket. Start something that you always dreamt of and do it. What's it going to do? Make you feel better about yourself and help you out in the long run? And you will go forward on it. And then I'm seeing in wand making, with a flick of focus, you'll come to see a vision realized. So whatever this vision that you have for yourself, Shay, you will actually strive forward and understand it more with this wand making, whether it's through your cookies that you sell, or whatever else that you want to try to get your foot into. You know what's best for you, so whatever you need to focus on the right reasons to get behind what you're going through and understanding it. And you have a good support team behind you that will help you, push you, and get you to where you can be. And I'm seeing that with this, like, butterfly, or I think it's a butterfly or a bee.
It's a butterfly.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a butterfly on this side and a bee over here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I'm seeing with these that you have your wings open and you need to fly with it. And go for it, because this is telling you, if you don't get out there and you spread your wings and doing it, you'll never know what it's like to actually open up your wings to full potential and understanding you have the potential to do what's best for you and the greatness that you have behind it. And that's where the sun and solstice comes in, because it says, like the sun, spread your ray of light and ignite the night light in others. So you have the light that's in you to already go forward for
I was
it.
going to put it upside down. Yeah.
Yeah, don't want to take away from the message. The light that you have will shine onto others and may excite them to do what they need to do in their lives to feel right and happy with what's going on with them. So the happiness that you have inside you that you want to do for you will actually ignite possibly in someone else's life. So the summertime I'm seeing where it's going to really kick off for you, and that's when it's going to go into full force for you, whether it's your baking the cookies or your other baked goods that you have, or if it's something else that you have in mind that you want to dabble into, it will really kick in during the summertime, because people are going to be like, oh, let's talk to Shay about this, or let's see what she says. But let your light shine, because if your light doesn't shine, people are not going to know about this for you, Shay. Whether it's relationship-wise, your baked goods, or whatever, you got to make sure that light shines in you first before you have that passion, because if you don't have it, it's not going to go forward. With the sun, I'm seeing that your light will be bright for you, and whatever path you choose, make sure you follow it, because you have a strong following behind you, girl. And
Now if we can just get her in the ring to wrestle.
well, I don't know about that. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. So your own destiny is what you have forward for you. Don't let someone else try to affect your destiny. But if they help you with your destiny, that's a positive feeling, because that destiny will help you in the long run, because only us as humans by ourselves, we know our destiny. But when you mesh with someone else that knows your pure heart and your destiny, they will walk beside you and push you forward. Whether, like I said, the bacon relationship or something else, or even if you get in the ring and wrestle, that's totally up to you. And I don't know how your boyfriend's going to react to that, getting you in the ring, but you can probably kick some butt in it too. But follow your own destiny and see what happens, because you may never know what may happen, and you may actually surprise yourself. With that being said, courage arrives when you step out of fear. So whatever your fear that you have, don't listen to it, because the fear is not going to help you in the long run. The fear is going to keep you locked up and not wanting to try your best. Try your best, get the courage to get out there and make a name for yourself. And you will see that when you take that leap of courage, that fear will be gone in no time. And you have a support team that will love you through it and help you no matter what. Yeah, you could kick some butt in the ring. I would like to see you go against either Ava or Zandra. Hey, if my daughter can do the wrestling, I think you could too. And she's excited to start Tuesday, just so you know, Shay.
Sorry.
You're good, babe.
Okay, so let's see. Do this. Turn that off. Turn these off. So again, we've got if anybody wants a tarot card reading, the number is 716-400-0738. You're more than welcome to call in or comment, and we will do your reading.
I'm glad, Shay. If you want any more, I always have cards on me.
Yeah, they're usually credit cards, but yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, we won't say what I did on Whatnot the other night.
Me neither.
Well, I hope Kiddo's not listening, but I kind of sort of dropped over $600 on a crystal.
Damn.
Well, it was a raven. I was looking for a raven, and it was a good deal. Half off. Originally, it was like $1,200.
Okay, so again, the number is 716-400-0738. Anybody else want a reading? If you want a reading, comment, ask questions, call in. Right now, I don't think we got very much.
No, I think that if you have questions about how I got into tarot reading and everything else with this,
Funny, because the Facebook feed is behind on time again. Hi, Paula.
you want one? You got a question, or do you want a general?
Yep, that's... She said general.
Okay. And well, where is Deadpool?
He's driving to, what's his name? Syracuse today.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Okay, Paula. Authenticity. I can be my true self. I'm
She
seeing.
can never be her true self because she's not even sure who her true self is.
Only your father would say something like that, Paula. But I'm seeing with this that you haven't really. You have found your true self, but you really haven't found the true self that you are striving to be. Whether it's being a mother, being a friend, being a girlfriend, being a wife, or whatever the calling is right now for you, or whatever you have set right now in your life, you're trying to find yourself in it and trying to be the best self that you're going through right now and being authentic in it. That's the only way you can really understand who your true self is once you find that self in you. And just understand that when you find this true self of yours, just make sure you have a good feeling about it and you go with it and not have a bad feeling about it. And understand that your true self may change once in a while to form to the day that you're going through or the night or the week that you're going through. But always be true to yourself and understand that being true to you first will actually be helping you be true to others, and everything else will follow into it. But make sure make sure you be true to yourself, because if you're not, you're going to put on like a fake facade and it won't turn out pretty for you. So just understand that when you put your true self forward, you will help not only yourself, but the others that are around you that care about you and everything else. And with the burdens, I'm seeing when you accept your help, that when you accept someone's help, in the long run, it betters you for who you are. Because I know being a single mom for so long and then having your father come in, it was really hard for me to accept other people's help with kiddo and everything and helping her understand things. But accepting others, like other perspectives and other help from other people, truly is a good thing, because it depends on how they want to help you. If it's help for the good, it would be really good for you in the long run. But you got to make sure it's not help that is going to be bad and will hinder you more. So when people offer to help you, make sure it's of good nature that will be good for you, and they're not giving you the bad intention that they are offering. So when you get offered help, listen to your intuition and your instinct if it's going to be the good kind or if it's going to be the bad kind. And if you have that feeling where it's going to be the bad kind of help, just say thanks, but I appreciate it, but it's not going to work out for me right now. And if it's of good, true help, you will know. And say thank you, I appreciate your help, and move forward with it, and you will understand, and you will benefit from it, and they will too. That's why I'm seeing in the spirit that I am filled with light. What I'm seeing in here is that when you have good karma coming to you, good karma will come from you. I always look at it when you put good out into the world, good will come back to you. If you put out bad, bad will come back to you. And I feel that way with spirit. If you put your good spirit forward, you'll get the good spirit back. If you put the bad spirit out, the bad will come to you. So with accepting help and having the courage and everything, you will go far. But just make sure you put that good spirit and everything out into the world before you receive anything back. And listen to the intuition that's coming to you, because that will help you farther than what the bad would. And I'm also seeing that with the spirit, you are connected to your ancestors as well, and they will help you in the long run as well. So don't be afraid to ask the spirit for help too, because the spirit will guide you to what you need to understand. And this next card, you are with purpose. You are your purpose, I should say. With this, I'm seeing the purpose that you want to put forward will come to light sooner than later. But only if you accept that good kind of help that you are looking for, because this purpose that you have and that you want is going to help you, say, 5 months from now or whatever the case may be. But only if you look for that goodness and that good effort that you want to put out and what you would want to receive. That's the reason why I'm seeing with the rings expanding. If you put that good out, the good will come to you. And it could go the other way with bad too. But I'm only seeing the goodness in here. So you are your own purpose. So whatever purpose that you have that you want to do, put it out there into the universe and it will come back to you tenfold in good ways. Just don't let the negativity come at you. Just block it off and say, okay, I don't need you, move on. So only understand the goodness that's coming into you and fill your cup up with the goodness, not the badness. There's another cup for that in the long run. You don't need that. So just listen to your purpose and listen to the goodness that's coming to you through spirit and everything else. So that's why I'm finishing up with this, with trust in the wise spirits, and your prayer will be answered. So with this, it's just going back to everything that I've said. The good, if you put out good, good will come back to you. If you put out bad, bad will come right back to you. So whatever you are trusting in spirit-wise, those spirits will help you, guide you through this time that you're going through. And just listen to the ancestors and yourself and listen to your intuition to get the help that you are seeking. And make sure it's coming from the good source, not a bad source, because the good source, like I keep saying, and what the Spirit's telling me, good sources will help you in the long run. And whatever advice that you have coming to you, make sure it's good and you know it's going to work. So trust in those spirits and whatever higher power that you believe in, whether it's God or another identity that you seek, make sure your intuition is lined up with that. And understand the spirit and the ancestors that are talking to you about this purpose that you have.
So do we got anybody else that wants a reading? We've got like little under a half hour. Again, the number is 716-400-0738. You're more than welcome to message or call in for your reading, and we'll see what we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
She said, thank you, that was very helpful.
Oh, you're welcome.
What do you expect? She's a troublemaker, so she wants to cause problems.
I don't think she's trouble. Your son, on the other hand, is trouble.
We're not picking on him this week.
Yeah, that's true.
That's reserved for next week.
Okay.
This week it's pick on Paula. This episode is pick on Paula.
Leave me out of it.
Again, the number is 716-400-0738. We'll see how things work out, and if not, we're going to cut the show in a little bit. So, anybody else want a reading? You can message in and get a reading, or we can just chill and relax.
And if there's any questions that you have about tarot, let me know. I can also ask that too.
That's every episode I watch, Lo. Yeah, because you bring it on yourself. It's every episode you watch, especially the tarot card readings, because then you actually speak up in those. So I got to do something. I got to have some fun. And I earned it. So. So again, like I said, the number 716-400-0738. Anybody that wants a reading or wants to have just a general chit chat, you're more than welcome to call in. Which reminds me, let's see if anybody's actually called beside me. Nope, it just says me. And we'll take care of that. Delete that.
Yeah, that's true, Paula. Sorry, babe. I think I'm backing that one up.
So, again, like I said, the number is 716-400-0738 for any tarot card readings or questions you may have. Just so everybody has an idea, the next couple shows I'm not sure about yet, but I do plan on trying to get Shadowcat and some other individuals back before the April show in Lancaster, New York at St. Mary's. But then you also have to remember, Father's Day is June 15th. They're going to be at Batavia Downs Casino for a show featuring ECW star Kid Cash. Okay, I see how it is.
I can't help it. Paula loves me too.
So what do we got? We got 3 viewers. Let's see what else. So I've went through the 2 nickel cities.
There's a UPW coming up in May for the anniversary or anarchy type 1 going on at UPW in Rochester. I believe it's May 10th, but don't quote me. That will be at the mall, Marketplace Mall, as far as I know, and that should be a good show. So that was coming up May 10th, I believe. There's a show, like Mick said, for NCW for April in Lancaster. That's all that I know of for wrestling-wise. I know the farmers markets and the greenhouses are starting to open up in the next couple of days or the next week. And having everything else going on, so make sure you get those flowers and get some seeds and everything going, so...
Yay!
Oh, shit.
Sorry, I had to, but yay.
So, grandson like grandfather?
Mm-hmm. But you know what the funny part is? Is that I believe that he did it because he was being provoked. So he might have gotten a couple days off of the boss, but the kid deserved it. Yep. So Ryan drilled him.
Yep.
For trying to bite him. It's lucky that's all Ryan did.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have no, what's the word I'm looking for?
No filter.
I have no filter and no compassion for anybody who tries to,
Hurt your grandbabies.
lay hands on my grandkids. And as I've said, no, just a write-up. Did you tell them where they could take that piece of paper? Never mind. Or not take it, but where they could shove that piece of paper?
I'm gonna shut up.
Gave him a dose of his own. He gave him a dose of his own medicine.
Yep.
Krista, if you knew my grandkids, all of my grandkids will not hesitate to drop somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe there might be 1 or 2 that are mellow, but all my rest of my grandkids will drop somebody like a bad habit.
Yeah, I can speak from that too, Krista, because I met his grandbabies, and there's a few that I'm kind of worried about and kind of scared on, but as far as I know, all of his grandbabies love
My
me.
fourth grader told me my fourth grader told me last year that she had her own mafia at school.
Yeah, she said that when I was at Eli's birthday, when I first started dating you.
No, they're all evil. Yeah, I know they're all evil, but there might be a chance of one of them being a saint, maybe some year.
Maybe. Well, it depends on which one, and I am thinking of which one it could be.
I'm thinking maybe Ariana or Nayeli. But Ryan, I know Ryan's
Pure evil.
pure evil because, yeah.
Well, there was actually one other person I'm thinking too, but I don't know.
I know Eli's crazy. Yep, maybe Eli could be a saint, or he's either gonna be a saint or he's gonna be a hitman. One of the two. You got your choice. My 2-year-old granddaughter has a temper already.
I'll trade a 2-year-old for a 14-year-old.
No, my girls are the worst. So maybe Ryan will actually
Be decent.
be a saint.
What about Dami? Nah,
No comment.
yeah, never mind.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, I withdraw that.
But guys, I'm going to ask one more time. Anybody want a tarot card reading? The number is 716-400-0738. Or you can call in. You can call in or you can message. Maybe, but probably not. We already know Ryan ain't going to make sainthood. The only thing Ryan's gonna make is insanehood.
Runs in the family sometimes.
No comment.
Okay, maybe he'll get the insaneness from me.
But again, the number is 716-400-0738. We've got 20 minutes. We can do a couple more readings or we can call it a night. It's up to you.
Yeah. We can give it another minute, see who else wants one, and then call it quits.
So,
Oh, and just to fair warn everyone, I'm going to probably be sporadic coming on over the summer because my kiddo starts her wrestling training next month, and I also start another job in the next month and a half. So I may be on sporadically over the summer, but I will make an appearance here and there.
So I'm going to say this, that we're going to call the show soon. So everybody be safe, be strong, and see ya.